Good morning and welcome to another edition of Standard TV. One thing for sure is that everyone wants to accomplish, everyone wants to be successful, everyone wants to have great things, and often that is something that they want, but there's a difference between want and having, and that's often execution, that's action. The difference between a dream and something being made manifest is the action that has to take place in order for that thing to happen. Success requires sacrifice. Success requires difference. Success requires that you be unique and not be like other people. But in discussing something with a business owner yesterday, consulting with a business owner yesterday, and then consulting with another business owner this morning, I said something that is very impactful and profound. I'd like to share it with you. In order for you to get something different, you have to be different. Yeah, we've heard that you got to do what others don't do, but the way that I choose to word it is this: I do what others don't, so I will have what others won't. I say it again. I do what others don't, so I will have what others won't. I moved to the city that I currently live in roughly 3 years ago, and I worked at someone else's barbershop for 2 months. And within that 60 days, I realized that I've done other things entrepreneurially, and barbering would be another thing that I did entrepreneurially. And I set out to do that. That place that I worked at was open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I said, while there, I want a better client base. And by better, I mean more consistent, more constant, more professional. And not to speak ill of anyone, but I wanted a client base that was better for me. Excuse me, please don't be offended. And I sought out that demographic of people and what their tendencies were and what they did, and I realized that professional people have a pretty regimented schedule. They have wife, children, school, and real life responsibilities that are normally more static than dynamic. There's some dynamic facets of that, but anyway. So I said those people. Typically, the client base that I want, the demographic that I was targeting, they typically aren't out late at night doing things because they have to be up really, really early in the morning. So I changed my hours from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. A barbershop opened at 6 a.m. and I closed at 6 p.m. traditionally, unless there's some important or different circumstances, a holiday time, or I make those concessions for clients, maybe on a person-to-person basis. But I chose to do something that other people weren't doing so I could have what they want. Was I told that I was foolish? Yes. People ask me, did it make sense? And that doesn't matter. I do what they don't so I can have what they want. The things that are most successful in the world are very unique things, and in order to be unique, you have to be different. Be okay with being different. It's absolutely okay because you're doing what you think is successful. You're doing what you aspire to be successful. Be willing to be different. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Success is not inside your comfort zone, it's outside of it. So do not conform. Don't be like everyone else. If you are like everyone else, you will have what everyone else has. Do you want that? Everyone else has to work for 30 years before they can retire and get their dream house and get their dream vehicle. Do you want that? It's not anything wrong with that, but do you want it? I don't. So I had to do something different. Trust you. Trust you. The thing that you truly, truly want to do that thing in a way that it's not being done already, because the things that are valuable, the things that are most valuable are rare. Ford Motors produces millions of cars a year. How many does Tesla and Aston Martin produce? The rarity brings value to things. The exclusivity of a thing brings it value. You have an idea. You have something that you want to do. Do it in a way that others don't, and I assure you that you will have what others won't. Be blessed. I love you. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please like it, share it, subscribe it, but if you do nothing else, at least apply it.